Today we bring to you a story
of diligence, bravery, and glory
A story beyond mountains and seas.
from the ancient town of Greece.
Several thousand years ago, there once lived a man. He was not just any man, he was a king. Don't you think that would be a more appropriate introduction?
He was the king of Athens, the capital city of Greece.
He had a child who was left to grow up with his mother, an intelligent woman.
Her name was Aethra. She was the daughter of King Theseus of Trojan.
She raised him to be the man we know as Theseus.
He was an obedient and hard-working child. His bravery knew no bounds.
To claim his birthright, Theseus had to fight.
When he came of age, his mother told him the long graduated secret, one that will help him to realize his true identity.
What is it?
What could it be?
I don't know, I'm not his mother.
The king Aegeus buried his sword and sandals under a heavy rock and left for Athens.
With all his might, he lifted the rock.
What happened then?
There, he found his father's sword and sandals right under the rock.
He chose the land route. For his great pursuit.
Aethra bid goodbye and wished good luck to her son.
The Lord has villains and monsters.
Whom Theseus easily slaughtered.
He crossed 7 barriers to reach the land of his father.
King Aegeus did not recognize him immediately.
The gods asked who Theseus was.
They also asked for the purpose of his visit.
Theseus said he was the king's son.
The king found it all very strange to believe.
Theseus showed his sword and sandals to the king.
The king at once recognized the sandals and sword and understood that it was his son. He rushed to hug him.
It truly was a reunion.
Just when there was joy,
There came a new problem. That was uncommon.
Theseus saw a worried look on his father's face.
King Minos was the reason his father was swollen.
King Minos wanted a tribute.
What for?
So that he won't attack Athens.
What is the tribute?
7 noble women and men from the land of Athens must be sent to King Minos' kingdom, island of Crete, to never return.
To never return, that's terrible.
Not paying the tribute would amount to a big war. I'm sure King Aegeus doesn't want it.
How are you so confident that King Aegeus will budge?
King Minos made King Aegeus an offer he can't refuse. In case he refuses, he has someone called the Minotaur.
And Minotaur is a person who is half bull and half human. He is often feared of and
Wait, so what is the connection between people being sent to this island and this Minotaur?
Well, these men and women will be devoured by the Minotaur. King Minos did not want to feed his people to the Minotaur. That's why he asked King Aegeus for a tribute.
This is really bad news.
I can't bear to think that the people of King Aegeus' kingdom are scapegoats to this act of stupidity.
This sounds like trouble.
Theseus now decided to go as one of those 7 men and defeat the Minotaur.
Minotaur is a terrible monster. How can Prince Theseus kill it?
King Theseus was sure that he would find a way. He badly wanted to save the people of Athens.
Defeating the monster meant that they could live peacefully forever.
King Aegeus let King go.
On one condition though.
The ship Theseus was to go on had a black sail on it. If he won, he had to change the sail to white.
Theseus promised to change it.
It was agreed that if King Aegeus did not see a white sail, he would assume that Prince Theseus had lost it to the Minotaur.
And so he sailed and sailed.
And one fine day, they reached Crete Island. King Minos and his daughter, Princess Ariadne, came out to greet them.
The king showed them their place of stay for the night. They were going to meet the Minotaur the next day. Princess Ariadne did not say anything, but her eyes narrowed thoughtfully.
That night she wrote a note to Prince Theseus.
The note read, Dear Theseus, I know a trick or two that would save your life from the Minotaur which is inside the maze. If interested in this deal, meet me at the gate to the labyrinth in 1 hour.
She slipped the note into Prince Theseus's room.
Theseus read it and walked towards the labyrinth gate.
When Prince Theseus requested for help, Ariadne promised him to help him. But if he would do something in return, Prince Theseus was willing to do anything.
Princess Ariadne wanted to take away from this tiny island after killing the monster. She wished to live elsewhere.
The prince agreed to the same.
Princess Ariadne now took out a ball of string.
the prince was confused as to what he should do with a ball of string.
She asked him to hide these inside the entrance of the maze. Tomorrow, all the people from Athens will enter the labyrinth. They had to wait until the gate was closed. And then all they had to do was to tie the string to the door.
She asked him to unroll it as he moved through the maze so that he could find his way back.
Oh, yes.
The prince was overjoyed on hearing this.
The next morning dawned.
Prince Theseus and the rest of the people were shoved into the maze.
The door was locked firmly behind them.
Theseus tied one end of the string to the door.
He told all the other people to stay by the door. The Minotaur looked like he hadn't eaten in days.
As the others stood by the door, the princess went in bravely.
The Minotaur could easily smell his flesh and challenged the prince to fight.
Theseus knew the perfect strike would kill the Minotaur, and thus he took out his sword.
Go forwards and always down, never left or to your right.
The Minotaur growled in pain as Theseus struck.
It collapsed on the ground.
That brings an end to the scariest living creature there ever was. The people were safe now.
They planned on leaving before King Minos came. The ship was still at the shore.
They had to take Princess Ariadne with them.
Without anyone noticing, they sailed away quietly.
They stopped for supplies in this tiny island of Naxos. Princess Ariadne insisted on coming ashore.
There was nothing to do in the island. Soon she fell asleep.
Prince Theseus left her on that island and proceeded back home.
What? How could he? She was the reason he even won. Oh, I can't believe he did this. Can we just change the ending?
Sing your songs of praise, for I got through the maze, a feat no one can outdo, even with a big crew. Prince Theseus was so full of himself.
He forgot to honor his promise to his father.
He forgot to change the sail into white after winning against the Minotaur.
Theseus' father saw the black sail, thought his son had been killed by the Minotaur.
Utterly distraught, he threw himself into the sea below. The sea carried his name and became the agency.
Theseus ruled the land but lost his father. It's important to be present at the moment and be mindful of what's happening along.
And not always think about the past or the future.
And most importantly, be grateful to the people who support you.
It is important to respect the people around us even in times of success, not just during times of failure.
Well, that brings an end to the story
Of diligence, bravery, and glory.
A story beyond mountain and seas.
from the ancient town of Greece.